Y'all, I just, girl, I just had to take a breath, okay? I just had to take a breath. I had to think about it. I had to say, Ashley, don't do that. Don't do that. First of all, forgive me for my attitude because I'm gonna tell you right here, right now. I ain't holding nothing back, okay? First of all, let me tell y'all the bull that happened. So what it is, it's not coming till tomorrow. You wanna know why? Because I'm tired. I'm tired, I'm stressed out, and I'm frustrated. I left work and left my keys because we waiting for people to get up out the library. It is past closing time. I was gonna lock the door. My Uber pulled up, and my coworker was like, "Yo, Uber outside. You ain't gotta wait for these people. Go ahead and go on." I said, "All right, fine." Mind you, I forgot that my key was up in the door, and good thing it was a door in the inside. I get in my Uber and I get outside my building. I'm looking for my keys. My keys got the key to the job from the inside, key fob to get into my building, and then the key to get into my door. Baby, I'm standing there assed out like, what the heck? I said, I know I did not leave my keys at work. Girl, yeah. And then I'm calling around. I said, so ain't nobody gonna tell me, Ashley, you left your stuff? Girl, I called my coworker. He said, listen, I think the boss, she got it. I said, all right, fine. I called her. She at the boxing gym, and she said, girl, listen, I got them, but I thought that they was somebody else. I thought they was like the work keys. I said, oh, okay. She was like, well, I'll be in early in the morning anyway, so, you can get the keys then. I said, no, ma'am, tell me where you are now so that I can get into my building. She said, oh. And so I had to go down there, back by my job, to go get the keys. And then I come back. I had ordered groceries. They sitting on the lobby table. Thank goodness, I got good people up in the building and guy at the front desk. Girl, it was a mess. And so, I'm doing all that. I brought a freaking purify filter thing for my sink. Baby, it don't even fit. I said, what? I spent $40 on this, $40+ on this, and it don't even fit. It don't even fit. I'm just really pissed off. I really just pissed off. So I'm coming home and I'm like, all right, you know what? Since the Oval was so good to me, given how the season been like a little shaky, had its moments here and there. And then the finale was kind of cute. The finale was kind of cute because I was all up into it. If you seen the video, y'all knew, okay? I was like, all right, so for some reason, even though we've been on here for the past half of this season of season 5, we came back on this thing and we was going off about how it ain't been good. I had a little hope that this season finale was going to be a little bit better than I actually expected it to be. I felt like it was false advertisement because they said, ooh, an explosive season finale. I said, oh, okay, girl. Now, when they said that about the Oval, it was kind of explosive. It was kind of semi-explosive a little bit. And I said, okay, I give y'all that. Y'all said that about Sistas, right? Why am I sitting here like this the whole time? Where's the fireworks? What's going on? I said this felt like a regular episode. It didn't give us nothing. And then the cliffhangers that they was leaving out for just about everybody's character, everybody's story. I am so mad. So he is literally, I tell you this, he's literally making it so that if you really want to know what's going to happen, you do got to tune in for season 6 to understand. Okay. And I'm just like, and it's going to pick up literally the day after or that same day. Well, technically, it's probably going to be the day after because it was night by the time this episode went off. Girl, I was sitting here like, I am so mad. I am so mad because it was like only one good part up in there that I actually liked, okay? The episode started off and I was just over it. And as soon as the way that the episode started off, I was like, girl, are you serious? You cannot be playing with me right now. Because again, how did it end last week? Fatima and Zach. Zach came up there to the job, girl. Zach was like, Fatima, who this nickname Joey? He talking about he your baby daddy. You got a baby? You got a baby? People up in my comments like, listen, girl, I don't really think that she got a baby, but if she do got a baby, it's her step baby or whatever. Because she was talking about how she just left him because she ain't like him and all that stuff. And I'm sitting here thinking, if she ain't never been married before, so step baby my ass, okay? No, that ain't it. And I understand if you've been with somebody for a minute and they got a kid already. Sometimes them kids want to play and look at you like the second parent or whatever. But as far as calling them stepmama and stepdad, don't come to the door if we just been playing around and you got a kid and talk about some, I'm her baby daddy. No, you're not. That's your baby. I know somebody gonna feel some type of way about the way that I said that, but just take it for this instance, okay? Because it just didn't seem right. I said, so y'all trying to mess up her character? Y'all trying to make her feel like a deadbeat to us or whatever? I said, I don't think it's a step parent or whatever type of situation. Because if we a step parent type of situation and we not together no more, why are you coming down here telling me about your kid? It ain't my kid. And obviously ain't had no connection with the kid if I done left it for 9 years, okay? And so I was just like, oh, what is this? So then it was just the way that she was responding to Zach. Zach getting all huff and puff up in his chest. You got a kid. You got a kid. Who is Joey? You got a baby daddy. And I'm just sitting here like, what? Fatima just like this. Okay, and so let's just go to lunch. I mean, it is what it is. I couldn't stand the little bastard, so I left, I ain't got nothing to tell you. I was just sitting here like, what? And it was getting on my nerves because it was going on way too long. The way that Tyler, he has this formula when he does his shows, and like we get probably like 2 scenes or 1.5 scenes in the very beginning that last for like a good 10-15 minutes, and it drags on a little bit too long. That scene dragged on way too long for you to be coming out with the outcome that you did that. Now, Tyler, you couldn't come up with something different, and this is what I am talking about when I say I just don't understand what is going on. I don't understand why you doing this to these characters, okay? First of all, you having us think bad about Fatima when we liked her when she first came on. Now some of us getting annoyed with her, you know what I'm saying? And then, you make Zach so freaking goofy. He a goofball at this point. I still like him, but he a goofball. And I said, Zach, read between the lines. I feel like Zach be smart sometimes, and sometimes he just don't. Because I would have been like, look at the body language. This ain't the person that was telling me to be a father to both my kids, okay? Allegedly. And I said, at one point, I tweeted, I said, is the Joey Jr., because that's what's the name of the baby, is the baby a damn dog? Because that's how it was sounded at one point. And I'm sitting here like, is it a damn dog? Baby, could y'all tell us who it is? It ain't nothing. This was all a freaking Fatima girl. Let me tell y'all this. Zach and Fatima been playing games with each other, okay? Just as much as they've been playing games with us. Because I don't know anybody that's going to be going through all of this stuff. Oh, excuse me. Had a piece of peanut that was in my mouth from my sneakers. Girl, anyway. Ain't nobody finna go through all of this stuff just to teach people a lesson, okay? Either you with me or you not. That's just what it is. Either you feel me or you don't, okay? Or you gonna get away. Just like, go away. Ain't nobody got time for all this. You hiring people to, the Hayden situation, because we all thought Hayden was in on that, setting him up or whatever. Come to find out he really wasn't, because you saw how fast he dropped Heather over some puss. So there's that. But, you setting him up to go talk to have some man come up in there talking about your baby daddy, and he not. All just to teach him a lesson so that he can know how it felt when you found out that he had other baby mamas and stuff. I'm sitting here like, what was the point? I'm pretty sure Zach already knew how you felt, meaning that, you felt blindsided just like he was, because this was new to both y'all. It wasn't like he was hiding the fact that, he had kids. He did not know that he had a kid, allegedly, and a possible one, allegedly. He didn't know that. That shit just sprung up on him, right? And so for you to... Girl, I'm talking to this lady like she real. For Tyler to write that as if she... Moving on, I said, you know what? The games that they are playing is just a little icky to me. Meanwhile, we move on and we get the Aaron situation. Aaron is outside arguing with that lady, right? I think her name was Jennifer. Jennifer said, John, what you up here doing? What you up here doing? You a liar, okay? Wait till I tell everybody what you did, okay? You gonna leave me like this? Miss Lady, Miss Lady, Miss Lady. Wait till he do what he been telling you, a whole bunch of lies and stuff. What he been telling you? I'm gonna tell you the lowdown. I said, John Aaron, move out the way because I want to hear what Miss Jennifer had to say. Next thing you know, she was like, stop playing with me, Jennifer. Ain't nothing going on. You crazy. You this. And I'm sitting here looking at Mr. John Aaron like, I always knew I didn't trust you. Okay, something about you just don't seem real. Anyway, I said I'd never trust those beady eyes. I never trust them at all. You know, I was like, your body was a little bit too tall, too broad of a shoulders with that little head. Okay, I ain't like your beard. I ain't like your mustache. I ain't like it all. You know, something is not right with you. I just don't trust it. It's been a bad week for the church, and you a pastor. It's been a bad couple of weeks, you know, because it's been stuff coming out about the church that people, these pastors making the church look bad, okay? You know, I don't know the correlation. I just know that he came on as a pastor, right? I just felt the need to bring that up. And I said, this ain't godly. What you out here doing, John Aaron? You are scamming and what? Like, what's going on? It just felt like, you know, he was doing some, what's the dude? The Tiller swindlers type of situation. Faking like he this person, faking like he that person. I said, oh, what we trying to do? She was like, he'll tell you all this stuff to reel you in, and then he'll play you, and he'll do this. I said, Jennifer, let's have a conversation because we want to know. The people want to know. I said, John Aaron, go get in the car. Go get in the car. Okay? Baby, next thing you know, Miss Jennifer slapped the dog shit out of him. And I said, that's what you get. That's what you get. Because at first, when the episode came on, girl, the episode came on and it was a warning. I said, oh, Lord, it's another warning. And it said a trigger warning about scenes of domestic violence. And I said, what? Who is going to be getting their ass beat? No offense. I said, we don't need to be seeing that. It was because Jennifer slapped the dog shit out of John Aaron. And I said, oh. Now, Miss Jennifer, you ain't need to put your hands on him, okay? Because I can't say, you know, he deserved it. He kind of deserved it, but you still don't need to put your hands on nobody. Because if you would have popped your ass back, I would have said your ass deserved it too, okay? You can't do that, you know? Good thing he held back. Because Karen was out there, baby Pam was out there, and this is where John Aaron had me messed up. John Aaron gonna turn around to Karen and was like, listen, I'm gonna go file a police report. Karen said, what is this about? And he was like, listen, I tell you, but I'm not going to tell you right now. Baby, at that moment, after witnessing this, if I wasn't convinced something was going on right, and it just wasn't sitting real in my spirit at that time, because I'm like, oh, you know, maybe that's his ex-boo or whatever. You know, interesting. Baby, I would have been like, you don't want to talk to me about it not right now? He was like, no, because I'm finna go to the police and file a police report. Truth be told, I don't feel like he was finna go file a police report. I feel like he was finna go after her. That's what I feel like was happening, okay? You know, and I was just sitting here like, Karen, leave his ass, okay? Change the locks on your house, on your apartment. Tell your landlord, don't let him come up in there. Get a restraining order. At this point, I don't need to know what's going on because you done told me enough without telling me. Actions speak loud than words. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was, you know? And then I was with Pam. Pam said, listen, girl, I done got the plate. And Karen said, you done got the plate. She said, girl, yeah. Finna have my friend look this up. You know, and at that moment, I further realized that Pam is probably Angie in real life. And if y'all don't know, once again, Angie is Beyonce's cousin. She used to be writing on some of the songs and her little assistant and all that stuff in her career these days or whatever back in the day. And sometimes these days, I feel like Angie is the one that be bringing the gossip to the group chat with her and Destiny Childs and Solange, okay? They be all up in that kikiing because Angie be being the mess. You know, that's what I feel like. I really feel like Angie playing herself. I said, girl, you is messy, and I like it in this situation. So I'm sitting here like, oh, bitch, we got something to go off of. We gonna come back to it, right? No. No. I said, oh, so we gotta wait till season 6 to find out who John Aaron is. Girl, and then Karen talking, The Karen say that she ain't want to know. I said, girl, the people want to know. Maybe she didn't say that. I don't know. Who cares? I said we want to know, Miss and Pam, put it out there, okay? And mind you, with all this mess going on, here comes Zach want to come up there. And Pam called herself trying to tell Zach, well, she back there in the back, you know, Karen or whatever. And guess what? Mr. Preacher Man was up in here and had some other bitch up here, and they was just going at it. Zach was like, oh, for real, I don't want to hear about that shit, Pam, okay? I would have shut her down, but then I would have said, girl, what? Text it to me. You know, I feel like Zach did that. I feel like Zach did that. Text it to me when he left out. Text me the info, you know, because men like gossip just as much as women like gossip, and they try to lie, act like they don't. They probably gossip more than we do. But anyway, he go back there. Karen had let him in, and of course, Karen got this sour puss ass look on her face. He trying to apologize. He actually apologized more than once. And then she was like, you want to apologize for what you did to me in a restaurant? And he was like, yeah, that's what I'm here for. I'm trying to apologize. And he was genuine and sincere because he knew he was wrong. And he knew Fatima was going to cut that thing off. You know, she was going to lock it up and wasn't going to give him none. But I really feel like he believed he was wrong because he was. Ain't no escaping it. He started all that mess at that restaurant for no reason because he lost his cool. And you're a grown man and you should be able to control your emotions at the age that you are. Okay? Meanwhile, Karen was looking at him. And I'm sitting here like, Karen, what you about to do? I said, after you seen John Aaron out there doing the mess that he did, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he more dangerous than, or more messed up than Zach. I ain't gonna say dangerous, but then again, at this point, I will say dangerous because we don't know who he is. We really don't know who John Aaron is. We don't even know what his name is, okay? But with Zach, girl, at least Zach told you and showed you his real self, okay? We don't know John Aaron. So if I was you, I would have just said, it's cool, whatever. Go about your day. I got other shit to worry about. Now, mama said, listen, now, you know what? After that stunt you pull, I'm not filing and I'm not signing these child support papers, okay? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. She gonna make him sweat, but I feel like she gonna sign him. Truth be told, I understood. You know, I'm not even mad at Karen for being petty like that because it's one thing to come into a public place where I'm minding my business, okay, and, you know, I'm having a good time with whoever, wherever I at, and then you gonna holler at me. That's one, okay? But the two that, you know, made it go all the way over, it spilled over and it just crossed the line was when you grabbed me and you touched me, okay? Now, baby, if I didn't tell you to touch me, don't touch me, all right? And therefore, the petty gonna come out because I want you to feel the same way. So I'm not necessarily mad at Karen. If it would have went the other way, I would have been okay with it too. But I'm not necessarily mad at Karen that she would be a little bitch in this moment because it's deserved. It's deserved. You know what I'm saying? She said, bitch, I'm not making it that easy. You know, I can be a bitch. Okay, you should already know that. So therefore, I'm finna go back to my ways of being a bitch. I said, well, Zach, truth be told, you brought it on yourself. Okay, moving on from that, you know, Zach go back home, tell Fatima what's good. You know, Fatima was like, I knew she was going to say that she wasn't going to sign them papers. Next thing you know, Heather comes over there. And Zach basically tell her, I'm going to give you $2,000 in child support. Mama said, what? $2,000, baby, I sign this all day, every day. Give me $2,000. They was like, girl, get your lawyer to look at this. What? No, I'm finna sign this. Now, see, they trying to do this legally so that they can back it up just in case something come up and it just can't fall on them. And she can't say, well, technically, this didn't happen and this didn't happen and I didn't know that the contract was this or whatever because I didn't have a lawyer to look at it. So that's why they keep on saying, get your lawyer to look at it, get your lawyer to look at it so it can be okay on their part legally. But a part of me would have been like, let the bitch go ahead and sign. She happy with it right there. Who cares if the lawyer look at it? But to protect their ass and to do it legally, and plus Fatima works at a law firm. So let's go ahead and get a lawyer to look at it. Girl, when she tried to hug Zach, Fatima said, girl, get your ass out. All right, get your ass out. Meanwhile, we got this whole situation with Gary and Hayden. Robin never showed up. and we don't even know what's going on with him. We don't know if he's still up in the building. We don't know if he already over there with the other partners that was trying to take him out because of Hayden and Gary. We don't know where he at, okay? Hayden all cool, calm, and collected like, yeah, he ain't come. I told you he wasn't gonna be able to come up with the money. Gary was like, yeah. But it feels like that this don't feel right. Like, this a little bit too easy that he gave up. A little bit too easy. Maybe he back over there in London. Maybe he back over there. But I don't know. I said go with that gut feeling and say, this don't feel right. Okay? Because I'm pretty sure Robin got something up his sleeve. You know, then he talking about Tamara and if Hayden had, vetted her out. Of course he didn't. And I said, you know what? Pussy power, okay? I'm telling you, the reason why he didn't do that, because I'm pretty sure a lot of us, if we meet somebody, we go look up their stuff, okay? You got a Facebook, baby. Facebook is extinct for me. I had went on there for the first time today, and I said, oh my God, I haven't been on this bitch in a long time. I forgot it existed. Baby, I said, I'm going and I'm finding your name on Instagram. I'm finding the tweets that you tweet. Oh, old coworker. I'm finding the tweets that you tweeted or whatever. I'm trying to see if you a little bigot, if you a little prejudiced, if you a little this, a little that. I'm trying to get your character's analysis. Hayden ain't do that because you wanna know why. Oh, girl threw the pee at her already at him, and he took it. He said, gobble gobble. It's been a long time. I'm pretty sure, like I said, Fatima was the last woman that actually had sex with him, and you can't tell me no different. Okay, before Tamara came up in there. Gary said, all right, I'll let you do what you gotta do. Meanwhile, he go run up into Andy and talk about something, I'll see you later. She said, I'll let you know. I said, Andy, stop playing. Stop playing, okay? And at this point, we get over there to, what's his name? Maurice. Maurice came out that room. And he was holding a plastic cup, a red Solo cup. When he told Calvin, the man got me drinking out of plastic. Mind you, I'm up here taking a drink of my water. I said, what's wrong with plastic? Baby, when you live by yourself, sometimes you just don't want to, even though it's going to be just you don't want to wash dishes like that. Let me get a plastic cup. Let me get a plastic fork, spoon, and knife, and let me get a paper plate. Baby, unless I got some guests coming over, I'm eating. It's just me. I don't need to do all that, girl. I'm a paper convenient. Let me throw this shit in the garbage can and get something else. That's all I gotta do. Okay, that's how I keep the stuff clean, But and most of the time when I come home, I be tired, so that just be the issue. But girl, it is what it is. He tried to apologize to Calvin because of the way that he did his thing. Oh, y'all was tearing Maurice up. Remember when we used to like most of the characters on this show? Girl, y'all changed y'all tune because y'all was like, listen, I'm so tired of Maurice. Maurice, this is the reason why, because you had a hot box and you couldn't keep your ass closed. I could say that. I'm gay. Baby, you couldn't keep your ass closed to that man that you knew was gay for pay afterwards, okay? Calvin, you kinda in a lick too because you convinced Maurice to let the man stay a little bit. But at the same time, Calvin had your back. Calvin turned out to be your good Judy, and you played him. Baby, y'all was tearing Maurice ass up in the comments, and I was just reading like, oh my God. Y'all just was not having it. Y'all was over his attitude, and it is deserved, okay? Because, baby, you done got locked up for some dumb stuff that you helped partake into. I'm not saying that you did it, but it's because of you that we in this situation because you couldn't leave that straight alone. And you know, you did that or whatever. Y'all heard about Diplo saying that he came out? He ain't come out, but he said that, you know, he once got his dick sucked by a dude, but he not gay though. I feel like that happened more often than you think, okay? Because remember when they be like, how you know you this if you ain't never tried it? Well, he tried it. It's some people that actually go out there and try it. Me, on the other hand, I don't want to try dingling. Mm-mm. I don't want any type of penetration. I barely let you put your finger. Anyway, moving on from that. I gotta trust you real good to do that. I gotta be real comfortable because baby, I'm the one. I don't know what it is. I'll talk about it in another video because I feel like I was about to give y'all some stuff and y'all ears perked up like, bitch, what? Perk them back down. Do it like just like that, okay, girl? Because this ain't that video. But, you know, Calvin had to read his ass a little bit. And truth be told, the hate, I ain't gonna necessarily say hate, the dislike that Maurice is getting now, it's because he a little bit too much. And then he be acting so ungrateful sometimes or whatever, you know? And I get it that he nervous or he try to, not necessarily nervous, when stuff get bad or whatever, he try to make a joke out the situation, and we just don't want no jokes at this point. We want you to be serious. That's just the way that he deal with it, and we've realized that because it was said on one of the episodes before. But he talking about something. He finna go get his car from Quincy because Quincy took everything, including his car. Okay. And Calvin said, wait a minute, what you mean? He said, listen, I had a tracker on my car. I know where it's at, and I know where my keys at. He took the spare keys, so I got the regular keys. I'm finna go down there, and I'm finna go get my stuff. I said, that's cute or whatever, but, excuse me, given the way Q moves, you really think that that's gonna be possible? And doing it by yourself? How come you just didn't call the cops? At this point, I understand we don't want to trust law enforcement. You just got out of jail or whatever. But, yeah, if you would have called the cops, I feel it's a possibility they could have went down there. I don't know. I just feel like, truth be told, Danny should have called the cops, or Sabrina should have called the cop on Q when she saw him over there at Danny's place. You know, mind you, he's still walking around with an ankle monitor on. How come he not back up in jail? Okay, and especially after this episode, girl, Calvin said, I don't want you to do that. He said, listen, I'm about to go get my stuff, okay? Oh, excuse me, y'all. The weather, it's like 50 degrees outside right about now, okay? So, like, the weather is just been, like, yesterday, it was cold. It was cold. It was warm today. Girl, and my nose just, I feel like I got allergies, but I really don't, because I feel like it's just my sinuses just been acting up. Y'all know how it is, it's seasonal and everything. But moving on from that, the girls go over there to Danny's apartment. And at first I said, damn, Danny, you just keep your door unlocked, and you just had that situation happen with you, you know, when that man did what he did, and you just keep your door unlocked. Come to find out, because I heard some jangle up in Sabrina's hands, I said, oh, Sabrina must have had a spare key, which makes sense, because y'all know Danny and Sabrina like this in the group, okay? Karen and Andy like this in the group. So, you know, Sabrina comes in, and she said, girl, what you doing? You know, I'm pretty sure you didn't bring them other bitches. And he was like, yep, yes, you did, because they all came in afterwards, Andy and Karen. So, at this point, here's where I feel like there may be a little bit of like half and half on the response to this whole situation. And this was like one of the main scenes, the only scenes out the episode that I truly did like and I was here for, because I said, baby, I'm here for a good reading session. Okay, I'm here for a good reading session, whether you wrong or right. As long as you know how to do that, bitch, I am here for it. As long as you make me go, ooh, now, girl, wait a minute. You ain't have to go that far. That's how I was. I said, get them. Because they came up in there calling her by her government. They said Daniela. And Danny said, oh, so we doing government. Andrea? I said, all right, I see how this about to go. So basically, they want to come up in there and see what's going on with her and why she doing the stuff that she doing, especially because Sabrina done told them that she done slept up with Q. Now, granted, you know, she didn't know who Q was. You can't really blame her for sleeping with that man, as if, this the thing, okay? Danny slept with Q. in the way that they came in, okay, that was kind of like the basis a little bit of what this conversation was about, and the reason why they was coming up in there, because they really didn't say nothing when she got into it with the dude that beat her ass or whatever, you know. They should have had the intervention then, but it was because Q came into play. That's when all of a sudden they went and had an intervention and talked to her and all this stuff about what's really going on, girl. And I said, Sabrina, what you tell them? What you tell them? You told them that Danny slept with Q as if, because it came off as if they acting like she already knew who Q was. Obviously, she didn't. And it's not like she knew who he was and said, I don't give a fuck. You put my friends up in jail or whatever. You put my friends up in jail or whatever, and I'm still gonna give you this punani, okay? Because it's still good, plump, and delicious, okay? And you gonna get it. That ain't what it was. She didn't know who the nigga was, okay? He was a liar. He's a con man and all of that. And Sabrina, I blame you because you had prime opportunity to say Q's name and you never said his name. And I don't give a damn if you said Quincy. Baby, you never said his name. And if you did, I don't remember hearing it. Anyway, so then, they get up in there talking about, because Danny says, baby, all I was doing was trying to have a little hot girl summer. And she said something about how, y'all want to judge me for what I do, but when a man does it, it's okay. And I get the double standard. And in the hot girl summer, everybody been doing that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see anything wrong with, having... You want to do this with this person, do this with that person or whatever. You're not attached. You're grown. You're giving consensual sex or whatever. Some of y'all do it, it's a whole phase. And I ain't even going to call it a whole phase, because sometimes it don't be that. You just connect with somebody for that moment and you want to do what you do because you're grown. You grown. And I don't feel like you should be judged for that, okay? I don't feel like you should be judged for that. But because she had Preston in her life and he's no longer here, and then, the guy that she met at the airport, which she stupidly let come into her home, I will say that. And then Q, she had a couple of missteps, understandably. We all called her out about that. We all said she was done for that. But they making it seem like she's been doing this fuck up for this whole period. Like it's been multiple fuck ups, up and down, up and down, up and down. And I'm like, damn, y'all coming off very judgmental. And I get it. On the one hand, that they trying to understand why is it that you're spiraling the way that you're spiraling, so-called spiraling. And you could tell that, in this case, Danny is somewhat spiraling because of the situation that's going on with Preston, and then also the situation that's going on with the fact that she was attacked in her own home. That's what it is, okay? And what they needed to, this is the thing about Karen, Andy, and Sabrina, and mostly Karen and Andy. Why is it that, Danny didn't feel comfortable enough to come to y'all and to actually talk to y'all and let y'all know exactly what's been going on with her? Yes, Danny came up there to the office to talk to Andy about what's going on, what happened when the initial event happened, when that guy who attacked her because she needed legal help. You know what I'm saying? She needed some legal information. But after that, she never disclosed everything that was happening with her emotional state or nothing like that. She had to close that off and be Danny, the funny Danny, And so that says a lot. That says a lot that she wasn't comfortable enough coming to Andy and Karen because, as I said before in previous reviews, we see the dynamic in the group. Aaron, Candy, and Andy, they're close like this. And for some reason, I've always gotten a feeling that Danny was the one that was supposed to be in the group. She's the fat, funny friend. She's the comic relief. She's the one that people don't really, they kind of play to the left. You know what I'm saying? They take her as a joke. And that's literally how they do her. So, yeah, I want to feel comfortable. I want to feel comfortable coming to you with my problems and stuff. Y'all don't really, when I come in and tell y'all something, what y'all should do or whatever, when it's open to everybody, you look at me like I'm dumb and you try to shut me down and all this stuff. And we seen that. And I was like, ooh, hold on, girl. Get your shit together. I was like, Danny, I mean, like, I get the concern. And then you want to say that it's coming with love or whatever. And what bothered me was, when Karen brought up the whole situation, what was going on with her when she was in college, about how she had an issue with her weight, And I'm sitting here like, so you trying to say that because she was a big girl, she was making a point to try to go out and have sex with any and everybody? Baby, truth be told, you got to be careful in college, but that's where mostly a lot of people whole phase happen in college. Not saying that it's a bad thing and not saying that it's a good thing, but that's what happens. And I was here for Danny saying, let's not act like y'all didn't do the same thing, because that's how they came up in there. They came up in there judging her, but then want to say that they disguising it with love. And on the one hand, I can see them being concerned, but it's just the way that they came at her. And I can still see that, somebody gonna say, no, they really wasn't trying to judge her, but are they really in the position to try to tell her what she doing wrong in the veins of trying to act like they're concerned about her, which I'm pretty sure they are, but they don't understand how it's gonna be taken differently coming from them, because y'all coming at me about what I'm doing with the people that I'm doing, as if y'all ain't got the lives with the men in your life too, and not just men, okay? When Danny said, so y'all coming up here to judge me, and you want me to take all of this stuff from you and want to make me feel like, oh, you saying this with love and not judgment, but yeah, you, Andy, you up here with Gary, who was a married man, who accidentally threw his wife off a balcony, who wife later then, bitch, I said you should have put up in there when the wife came to her job and had her beat up, okay? And then came into your home, shot Gary, and then had held you for hostage a little bit, okay? Meanwhile, not only did you have that situation go on, you was up here messing around with Paris, having sex with him on his mama couch, and then you over here messing around with your boss, Robin, okay? So, like, come on. And let's not forget about the other lawyer dude that was Jasmine, lawyer, whatever. He was messed up in the thing too, because he was a cokehead. I forgot all about him. That I don't know why I brought that up. Just remembered that. But I was just like, yeah, read her ass. Read her ass. Then she was like, and Sabrina, girl, you up here with the dude with the vibrator, don't know what you want to do with him. You got Bayo on the side as well. You got Jacoby also. I said, damn, I forgot about Jacoby. I said, run it down, because Jacoby almost beat her ass too. All right, so you basically trying to put it like y'all all been up and messed up in dangerous positions, but you up here trying to tell me what I'm doing is dangerous when what we're all doing has been dangerous, okay? Listen, Sabrina, you took that money from Bio, and we don't know what the heck it is that he want with you. Okay, besides saying that, oh, you're so beautiful and I want you and all that stuff, baby, we don't know what else he's gonna want for that 1.5 million. Okay? We don't know. But baby, when she got up on Karen, I said, read Karen ass. She said, I said, no. Danny, this what you should have said. You get up into a relationship with Zach, who cheated on you, gave you STDs, you cheat. I think at one point somebody said that she cheated on him at one point, or was that him just throwing that out there? Either way, it don't matter. The fact of the matter is you stayed with this man, you took him back multiple times, and then when you left his ass, the nigga got stabbed over you. You chose Mr. Preacher Man, who came through with a nasty ass attitude, and he had control issues in the beginning too, if y'all go back and remember. And then his ex-wife, or soon to be ex-wife, come up into your shop and off herself in your shop, and then he doing all this stuff, girl. You talking and then you're pregnant and you don't know who the baby daddy is. And I'm so glad that she said it like that, because truth be told, baby, the reason why you won't sign them papers is because you don't know if Zach the daddy, because you know damn well Zach ain't the daddy. That's the reason why. And I said, read her down, daddy, read them down, okay? Because I said, oh, how dare y'all. Like, I get it, but also, baby, y'all is not there without y'all flaws, okay? And truth be told, some of y'all in worse situations than Daddy was, okay? Like, what if Miss Gurley would have came up into Karen's shop and shot her? Okay, what's going on with that? Then you got Aaron and John Aaron arguing with the lady in the in the parking lot. Girl, what if she would have came up there and shot him and shot her too? Girl, we just don't know. Y'all putting yourself in a whole bunch of dangerous situations. And then you talking about Danny. And Danny said, listen, I ain't got time for this shit. Okay? And was like, I'm finna, y'all can get the fuck out. And y'all ain't gotta come back ever. And here they go. We not falling for that no more. We not falling for that. We gonna stay right here. She said, that's fucking and then Karen gonna say, cause this a sisterhood. This a sisterhood. This supposed to be a sisterhood. And I don't feel like this is a sisterhood. No, baby. Danny said, I ain't fooling with that bullshit. Okay? You know what? You don't want to get the hell up out my place. I'ma leave myself. I said, first of fucking all, that's what Danny had me messed up. Bitch. I pay the rent up in this motherfucker. I pay the light bill. I pay the heat. I pay the water, okay? I pay the goddamn electricity, and I pay the goddamn cable. You gonna get the fuck out, okay? I ain't going nowhere unless you finna give me some gas money, but you finna get the hell out, okay? 1, 2, 3. Reach in my purse and get what? Get the fuck out, okay, girl? Reach in my purse. Okay, I was saying that in the sense of Danny, because I said, girl, purse? You ain't got no purse? You want to know what? I brought somebody a purse. I brought somebody a Telfar bag. Wish I hadn't. But anyway, I still got it here. I feel like I might put that thing on and sell it to some deserving person. Anyway, let me stop. I don't know if I be flirting or if I just be joking. I don't know. Do I be flirting? If I do be flirting, baby, it don't work. But anyway, Danny left. I said, girl, and then they gonna say something. We're gonna be back. We're gonna be still here when you get back. She said, no, the hell you better not. I said, child, what? Y'all couldn't say nothing after Danny read the hell out of y'all. Now, and it's making me so mad that they in this situation because I could see both sides. I could see why they concerned because they trying to be friends, but don't come up here trying to tell me about my business when y'all got shitty lives too, okay? But, you know, that's how it is in real life. That's friendship and shit. You know, I'm going to come and talk to you, and even though my life falling apart, at least it ain't falling apart like yours is. Nah, that's just how it is. This is how it is. But then Danny get up in the court. Preston want to call. I said, Preston, this ain't the time. And did y'all hear when Sabrina said Preston was a perfect man? I said, no one's perfect, but I understand what you're trying to say. Perfect for her in a sense, like he was decent. He didn't come with no real drama or nothing like that. But like Danny said, I mean, what you may consider perfect ain't perfect for me. You know what I'm saying? And just because you may think he's perfect don't mean that he's a match, you know? And I wouldn't want to put nobody through that shit, me trying to get my stuff together, and you got to help me now, girl. Please, freak all that. I ain't in the business of helping. Figure your back at y'all before you come to me, baby. Okay, so we can do this thing, you know? I ain't got time to, what K. Michelle said, cause you can't raise a man. Bitch, you can't raise a woman either. Girl, I don't know why I said it like that. Sometimes it just be sounding, because I fuck with women. Ooh. You know what? I decided, as I was giving this review and I had talked shit about the episode, that was honest truth at the beginning, I said, you know what? I wasn't going to give y'all a dull-ass review. I'm going to go ahead and give y'all all of the stuff because it's going to cheer up my mood from what I was going through. And it really did. It really did. So that's what you're getting. But anyway, I was like, Danielle, hang up the phone on Preston. Preston talking about something. I just want to come over your house and get some of my things. She said, listen, this is what you do. You're always trying to pull this stuff, trying to get your ass up in my house or whatever, and it's not going to happen. And at this point, I was over Preston. Preston, she's giving you the signs that she don't want you. And it ain't even no signs. She said it verbatim. Leave her the hell alone. And somebody going to say something. Maybe the Mindy girl is his cousin or a animal or something like that. I said, no, baby. He said he was going to marry Mindy. Now, unless he down there in the kissing cousin state, I don't think that's what he was, okay? But moving on from that, he was like, what's with your attitude? I said, Preston, hang up the phone. Hey, some of his blackness come out in the way that he speaks. Sometimes you gotta listen to it because y'all know he biracial. He's biracial. Oh God, I'm so silly all of a sudden. He biracial when some of the black be coming out when he be talking to Danny on the phone or whatever. He be trying to keep that little country accent because it ain't really like that. I said, Preston kind of cute though. I ain't gonna lie, and I don't even like light skinned men like that. Not saying that they don't be cute, but that ain't my cup of tea. You know, y'all know my thing. But he kind of cute. He kind of cute or whatever. He got a nice little build or whatever. Danny, I understand. Okay, Preston, I need you to go move on. Go back to Mindy. Okay. Next thing you know, we see Maurice over there in the parking lot of the airport, and here come Q. What you doing here? No, Q literally said, "Hey," I said. And at that moment, I would have said, it would have clocked in my mind that I need to back out. Because if somebody willingly played me, had me lose my job because they lied on me after they robbed my job or attempted to rob my job, had me put in jail, came into my house and stole all my goods and my livelihood, took my car up, and then messed around and just acted like ain't nothing happened. And when they finally see me after they done put me in jail, they say, hey, like they ain't scared or ain't nothing going on. And like we good girlfriends or whatever. Baby, I would have backed away like, oh, he ain't got no fear in him. No fear. He said, hey. I said, oh, hey, nigga, what? I said, now, Maurice is out there in his pajamas. What's the pajamas? Or what's in the short sets or whatever that look like pajamas? Either way, I'm going to call them pajamas. Okay, and I said, Maurice, what the hell you about to do? Baby, at this point, he coming at him. You took my stuff. I want my stuff back. Q said, I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't taking none of your stuff. Let's see some. Q is the type of criminal that you want on your side for this reason right here. He ain't going to trick. He ain't going to trick, okay? Unless it's a whole bunch of jail time that he facing, he ain't going to trick. He going to lie straight through his teeth, okay? And let me tell you something. I feel like Q was looking at Fed time, okay? So that's for real why he flipped on Maurice for no reason. You ain't want to do that Fed time. Fed time is different from state time, okay? So I was just sitting here like, Maurice, back the fuck away. You going back and forth about give me my keys and all that. You took my spare keys. He said, so? He said, what you gonna do? He said, I'm gonna beat your ass. He said, no, you ain't gonna do nothing because I got something for your ass. The only reason why you got me the last time is because you snuck me. And he was like, Maurice was like, what you got? What you got? Baby, Q pulled out a gun and he just held it right here, like, you know, right here by his side. And he was like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Girl, the way he moved that gun to the side like that, oh, look at my fat arms. The way he did that, and then the gun, wasn't me, but was the gun stopping right here on the side of his face? I said, line it up, because it was supposed to be in the middle. Line it up. Tell him to go over a few inches to the right, okay? I said, am I supposed to be scared of this? Truth be told, I don't think I would have been scared just by the way that he moved that gun, okay? I probably would have turned around and walked away, but I wouldn't have been scared. They start fighting and stuff. I said, now damn, Maurice, you finna get your ass whooped. But Maurice was handling his. I said, oh, all right, you do got a little something. Next thing you know, the gun go off. And when I tell you the gun went off for 1/4 of a millisecond, and then the Georgia production company signal came up there. I said, shit, y'all could have let it marinate for a minute. We didn't even get to see the full blast from the gun. It popped like it popped and fizzled real quick. If you would have blinked, you would have missed it. So we don't know who got shot because it was right here between them. So either, we don't know. We don't know. Hopefully it's Q. If it's Maurice, I don't know. But you do know the guy that played Maurice, he's about to be the choreographer and director of The Wiz. I don't know if it's multiple productions of The Wiz that's coming back, but I do know I seen one where Jaquil Knight is supposed to be doing one. And he's the choreographer and most known for working with Beyonce. But I also just seen on the guy that plays Maurice. I can't remember his name. I seen on his Instagram that he's gonna be the director and choreographer for production of The Wiz. At this point, I'm thinking these are two different versions or two different, you know, events. But congratulations, and he can sing. He can sing a little bit. I listened to some of his music, whatever, and I said, damn, Maurice. All right, he be showing his little collarbones and everything. I said, make your pet smooth. Anyway, that was Sisters, and that was just about it. At the end of season 5, we still don't know who cashed Karen's checks. And then for Zach's signature, we still don't know nothing about that. We don't know nothing about Miss Church Lady that came in there for an episode and a half. What else we don't know? We don't know who John Aaron is. We don't know where Robin is. We don't know if the SEC finna come back after Zach. Maybe we'll find out about that in Fatima season 2, or I should say Zatima season 2 that comes on today. Tomorrow actually. It'll probably be up around 2 o'clock in the morning. But Ashley ain't finna stand to watch that shit. If I watch it, I watch it. If I don't, I don't. I gotta be in the mood, because it took me forever to watch the last 2 episodes. The season 1. But put it down in the comments how you felt this season went. And I mean, put your honest opinion. Because, baby, we work in honesty over here. Oh, my God, I'm so tired. Let me get what time is it? Oh, girl, it's 10 o'clock. That's kind of early for me, but I did go to sleep late last night. I went to sleep late last night because the fuck happened last night? I can't remember. Maybe nothing. I just went to sleep late. Anyway, let me get up off here. Y'all like, girl, cut the camera, cut the films. Dead ass. I'll see y'all later, all right? What it is will be up tomorrow after I get out of work. So please don't ask me about it. Just know that it's coming after 8 o'clock. Y'all ain't finna get this energy that I got now. It's dying down. That's why I just ain't cut the films. I'm just letting you know. But I'll see y'all later.